This video is about domestic violence. If you have not went through it, please do not leave nasty comments. What's up, you guys? So I'm coming in today to do a sort of a story time, and the story time did happen just recently, actually. I'm in the car about to drop my daughter off to school, and everything happened over the weekend. So yeah, my mom is not doing well, and she had been staying with me. Sorry, y'all, my skin look a little patchy. But my mom had not been doing well, and she had been staying with me. So I wasn't getting any help with her. Yeah, one certain family member would come over and, I don't know, maybe sit with her for 30 minutes. Yeah, like I said, one family member would come over and maybe sit with her for maybe 30 minutes. And that's about it. Nobody was doing the lifting. Nobody was doing the, like, cooking and just everyday stuff. And she's not doing well right now. So it's a lot of stuff that you have to do. As far as, like, her just sometimes days, I don't know. That's a whole nother video on her health. And I want you guys to keep her in your prayers. And yeah, I don't want to start crying on here because it's not what I came on here for. The story time was for when my brother decided to slam me on the ground and punch me in my face. So this past Sunday, which I'm gonna post this today. Today's Monday. Yesterday, let's go back till Saturday. I took my mom out to the hospital because things were looking a little off. And she wasn't doing good, so I took her out to the hospital. And I was out there with my 3 kids for like 7 hours. And nobody came out there to relieve me. No one came out there to say, you know what I mean, here's some chicken nuggets for your kids. Nothing. I had to pay high hospital price food. And yeah, nobody came out there. I sat up for 7 hours during the day. Nobody came out there. So Sunday, I decided to proceed to, mind you, I called my brother. He never came out there. So I proceeded to Sunday, ask him, can he come over to help put my mom in the tub? Because she had urinated, it went everywhere. And like I said, that's another issue on her health. And I want you guys to keep her in your prayers. But I wanted him to come over and help put her in like the bathroom tub area of my house. And he said, okay, give me 15 minutes. Which I thought was ridiculously long because he lives 2 minutes away. I'm like, 15 minutes? Like, I have a schedule. I have 3 kids, so I have a schedule to have to keep. If I get her up and I put my kids down, I give them breakfast. Put my son in his child chair, give him breakfast. I've already fed the baby. So all my kids are taken care of for X amount of time. And if you say, give me 15 minutes, okay, I'll wait a little bit. And I just started doing it. I mean, because I'm so used to no one doing anything that I just started doing it. And I'm glad I did. Because I called him at 9:45, and you would not believe that he showed up at 10:15 when everything was done. So, well, we were just getting done, so everything was done. And yeah, when he came out, I was like, don't worry about it. It's like, you don't need to come to my house, don't worry about it. So he's the spoiled one out of the 2. Needless to say, he's the spoiled one. He's one that always gets everything. He can't do any wrong, but he's done so much wrong. He's been to prison. He's been in jail umpteen times. He would have had like 10 kids. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. That's neither here nor there. I stuck by my brother through all of that. I've never had any of that. I had babies late. I only have 3 kids. I take care of my kids. I don't ask anybody for anything for my kids. I've never been to jail. Never been to prison. Don't plan on going. Knock on wood. But yeah, I told him, don't worry about it, because it's already late. Everything's already done. So I said, you can leave. I didn't open my door because I was trying to get my mom to the couch so I could sit her down so I could fix her some breakfast. And he didn't leave. I don't know why he didn't leave. Everything could have been resolved if he would just left. So my grandmother pulled up. So you guys, I'm looking. I use this cleaning stuff and it just got me all crazy looking. But so yeah, my grandmother came up and she knocked on the door and I said, who is it? She said it was her. I had my daughter unlock the door. She proceeds to come in and looks back at my brother. I guess he's still outside, and say, are you coming in? He said, nah, she tripping. Which, you didn't have a reason to come in my house anyways. So there would have been no reason for you to come to my house because I already had asked you to leave. Like, you never helped with your mom. So I asked you to leave. So my grandmother proceeds to scream at me. Now, this is nothing out of the norm, but she proceeds to scream at me for me telling my brother he can go. Well, how in the effing do you expect him to help if you telling him to go? I'm like, this is a reoccurrence. Every time you ask him for help, it's on his time. Nothing's ever on anybody else's time. It's on his time. It's not on his sick mother's time. It's not on anybody else's time. It's on his. So yes, I proceeded to scream because I'm tired, for one. I have my 3 kids and I'm taking care of my mom. And yes, I said I would do it because no one wants to see their mother in a nursing home. And whoever can say they do want to see their mother in a nursing home would be lying. So I did say I would do it. And sorry guys, I was turning. And they're putting that on it. So he proceeds to snatch the door open and point his fingers in at my face, like basically tapping me. Hold on. So yeah, like I said, he proceeds to do one of these in my face. I snapped. You do not put your hands on anybody. I can say whatever the heck I want to say, because for one, it's my house. For two, it's my mouth. When you put your hands on me, that's when you messed up. So yes, I went outside. His first thing was to swing and hit me in my eye and throw me on the ground. I went on the ground, got up, started swinging. He ran off to his car. My grandmother in the distance. Go, 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 go. Because she might call the police and try to get you in trouble. Go, 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 go. For one, you just seen your grandson punch me in the face and hit me in the eye and slam me on the ground. And we are going to tell him to go, go, go. Okay. I proceeded to go inside because I was going to call 911. And when I came back outside, there was a lot of back and forth bickering and just craziness. And he basically was saying, you're not going to talk to such and such, da 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 da. And I'm like, I wasn't disrespecting anybody. I was talking about you. Basically, that's the gist of it. My brother slammed me on the ground, outside, on the pavement, and punched me in my eye. No way am I condoning any of that. The story goes on. The day got much worse. Much worse. To family members, I put something on Facebook. I did. Because I was venting because nobody was taking up for me. I was venting on Facebook and my whole family jumped on me. Like, you're wrong. But I'm the one that got slammed and punched in the face. So yeah, sorry guys, I had to pay for the food for my kids, something to eat this morning. So So sorry. So yeah, I'm a little pissed off because I'm like, I'm the one that got punched and got slammed on the ground. So I put something on Facebook and family members started coming at me out the woodwork. My uncle, who I had called before I put it on Facebook, thinking he was gonna be like, okay, well, I'm about to call him and talk to him. I mean, that's fucked up. Duh, duh, duh. I didn't get any of that. I got, okay, I'm about to let everything die down, and then I'll call you back in an hour. When I got a call back, it was, bitch, ho, if you don't take that motherfucking post down on Facebook, that was horrible. I had never, ever heard my uncle talk like that, let alone talk like that to me, because I've never, ever disrespected my uncle, ever. I looked at that man like he was my dad. I never disrespected him. So, and he's the baby. He's like 40. Maybe we're like almost 10 years apart, maybe. So, my mom's 50. So he's 45. So maybe like 15 years apart. And yeah, I don't know. I just looked at him like he was my dad, and he was someone of importance to my life. I've never disrespected him a day in my life, and I got called every single name in the book. And I'd rather put it out on Facebook that it's because my fat ASS tripped and fell, and that's how I got on the ground. He didn't punch me. He didn't do any of that. Nobody believed him. But the thing about it is that he's always been a woman beater, and I'm coming out now because I have nothing to say to anybody, but he's always been a woman beater. Always. Every single girl that he's been with knows he's always been a woman beater, and I don't condone any of that. The rest of them condone it. They tell the girls to stay, tell them, oh, you know how he is. I don't condone any of that, because I refuse to let a man put the hand on me, and I refuse to let a man put the hand on my daughters. So I don't condone any of that. But nevertheless, yeah, I got told off, and it continued to the point where I had to just take my mom, because I was getting all these threats. And I mean empty threats, because nobody's gonna do anything to me, but I was getting all these empty threats from grown behind men who were saying what they're gonna do to me. And I'm like, they're all doing this because my other brother on my dad's side took up for me and says, does he need to open up a can of whoop ass? I told him no. He left it alone. That is it. Because that is what any real brother would do, any real person in your family would do. When a man hits you and a man throws you on the ground, that is what any real man would do. Any real man. But nevertheless, it happens. I'm over it. I'm over them. I'm over this whole situation. I want nothing to do with anybody except my mom. She's not doing too good right now. So I do need to find out where she is so I can continue to see her. Because God forbid anything happens and I haven't seen her. But I've been taking care of her for the past 2 weeks. And I just refuse to be verbally abused and physically abused now. Mentally abused. Like, all of that. I refuse. Sorry, guys. The ambulance just rolled past. But I refuse to be any of that. So, I am wiping my hands with people in my family. I just am. I'm not going to stand for anybody hit me, because, I mean, they wouldn't want anybody to hit on them. And when a man does say, oh, I beat your ASS for my sister, then, oh, people are sending threats. Like, really? So, yeah, that is my story time. That is what happened this weekend. And it is messed up, and I am done. I am done with family. It's just me and my kids anyways. I got called a bad mother. I got called where I stay at is the ghetto. It is horrible where I stay at. I don't take care of my kids. I need help raising them, and I don't ask anybody anything for my kids, for one. And when I was talking to my friend, the only one who does babysit my babies, she basically said the same exact thing. So she was like, sorry you guys. She was like, well, nobody ever gets your kids, so Why do they care how many kids you have? Why do they care how your kids are? Because nobody gets them. Nobody gets them. Nobody. Even the person who said it has never even watched my kids, not 1 minute since they've been born. Not 1 minute. I have a 5-year-old, a 1-year-old, and almost a 3-month-old. Nobody has ever watched my kids. He has never watched my kids. Ever. And when I say ever, never, ever have watched my kids. So, I'm done with it. That's my story time. I don't condone domestic violence, and I should have called the police because it only got worse throughout that day, but I didn't.